Hello everyone, this is Blitzerg being the main caster for the third game along with Ravager. The first two games were both won by Blitzerg's team against MJK's team. Both very good games though, the first one definitely being the outlier as much better than the second game. Bun saying if Serve trolls he will leave. That is good because Serve will be a good boy and play hard. So I'm expecting a good game. I was told by MJK to focus on positioning in the very first 4 minutes of first half 4 minutes. One more time. The first 4 minutes of the first half to focus on the positioning of MJK's team. We will see how his team positions. Serve going stalker, focusing more obviously this game rather than last. Not sure what Blitzerg will be SCV, and I'm sure MJK's team is the same. It is. So this should be a very good game. Blitzerg with some wall shenanigans going down. He will get the ball. He has gotten the ball all 3 games at the start. Bonus for him. Fusion GT looking for the Hydra Pass to Blitzerg or Serve. Gets a good turret, though. How about that turret? Coco Leo with a broken disc. Serve with energy. He will not get past MJK. A little bit of a misplay there from Serve. Blitzerg trying to pressure Aardvarke. Aardvarke passes to Bazelius with a cloaked pass. Bazelius wins possession of the ball. Has energy to wall off Bun and separate Bun from the pack. Will he? No, he will go back. No, he will go through to Coco Leo. Good pass. Coco going back to MJK. Coco Leo looking at Bun, the scrum. Bun will come out with a good grab. Serve dodging the grapple. Getting position. Blitz will use his wall to stop Bazelius walling the first time. Serve will get the pass off though. Blitz will get walled, and he will not score a goal. Misplay. Medic bug. Serve gets the ball. Will he pass to Blitz? No, he will score himself. Good job from Serve cleaning up Blitzerg's act.
And again, seeing some of the strength of that Ghost Medic synergy. I like it.
For sure. Bun looking for a miracle grab. It's not happening. Bun not there. Not today. Not on Aardvarke. Bazelius passing back to Aardvarke. Going to Bun. Missing his push. A little bit uncharacteristic of Bun. But Fusion GT should have collected. No. Will he get... Oh, a good wall from Blitzerg. Saving the goal. Serve also saving the day with his blink push. Back to Blitzerg. And this should be a counterattack, folks. There is nothing that can stop, except for the snipe. Will a snipe happen? Blitzerg, what are you doing? Don't stop, you noob. Turret should go off. Yes, it does. This is a goal. And 2-0, and that is the same score as last game for Blitzerg's team. So, I mean, I'm not sure what to expect. Hopefully, MJK's team can bring something out, though, huh? Ravager?
Yeah, just seeing that Stalker SCV combo again, I think it's pretty foretelling of how this game's probably going to go. It's just such a lethal combo. Being able to reposition anywhere, anytime to do anything. Stalker just being one of the strongest units in the game.
For sure. Aardvarke cloaking the ball, looking, and that's how you wall Serve. Wall in between the unit and the ball. Blitzer getting the ball. Bun to Cervantes. Cervantes with energy. What will he do? He will pass to Blitzerg. Probably not the best pass. Giving MJK easy time collecting that ball, but Bun will collect it, passing it, Hydra passing, I should say, to Serve with full energy. This should be a very easy breakaway goal unless Serve is going to get walled. He has energy for a pulse, though. This should be easy. He will blink, hold his... Oh no, he will lose the ball to Bazelius. A bit of a misplay there. Should have scored a goal. Cervantes will recover and push Aardvarke out of bounds. Pass to Blitzerg with the turret. Fusion GT still has the ball. Not sure how that happened. Where is this Hydra Pass going? Good turret, but I don't know about that Hydra Pass. Bun in position to clean anything up. Serve will blink push, though, and cause the possession to turn to Blitzerg's team. Looking to pass up here, maybe up this lane, a turret, or maybe a quick Hydra Pass. No, giving the ball to Fusion GT. What will happen? A turret goes off, straight to MJK. Traitor turret, of course. Serve looking to blink push, perhaps. Maybe going to save his energy. Bazelius, though, has a lane, but no, Bun will clean it up. Blitzer with space, weaving through some traffic here, looking for the pass to Serve, and he does. And a good goal from Serve, but no wall from Basilius. Probably should have walled that goal.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty chaotic there. Maybe he had some faith that his MJK was going to be able to get in position. It looked like he grabbed the post and kind of pulled himself out of position there.
Unfortunate for MJK, but the game goes on. It is 3-0 in favor of Blitzerg's team. Blitzerg trying to be patient against MJK, but not getting the push off properly. Aardvark cloak pass to Basilius. Bun. Serve with the pulse on Bun. Bun regaining possession of the ball. Fusion T passing to himself, should have Hydra pass to Blitzerg. Blitzerg going forward, has wall, will cut off the grab, but will he get walled himself? No, he will not. Blitzerg turreting. Will he score? Yeah. MJK quit. Basilius. Will Basilius wall? Blitzer, what are you doing?
He's pump faking the wall the whole time until eventually he just goes in for the push.
A little bit of noob meta there from Basilius. It's the new style, not to wall. And Basilius will advance in this lane. There is no contesting from Blitzer because he does not have energy to wall. Bun will cut off the lane though. Cloaked pass up to Coco Leo with a good wall from Basilius, cutting off the pass and lane. Will Bun get the ball? No, he will not. Basilius with the goal, and that is what they need to score some goals. Myself complaining about why Basilius did not wall. Be quiet, Blitzerg. That was terrible.
You know, one of those things just from end to end never feels good. When you're right there at their goal and then they end up counter-goaling, it's tough. So
Aardvark with a good snipe. MJK passing up to Coco Leo. Coco Leo with a bit of a mispass there. Bun, maybe a little delay there, backing out the ball, but does get the ball up to Serve. Serve trying to counter push MJK before MJK even pushes, and will fail. Up to Coco. MJK up to Coco Leo. Coco Leo with the ball up to Basilius. Blitzerg, walls off that pass, but will lose possession of the ball back to MJK. MJK up to Aardvark. Aardvark has a lane, has space, passes up to Basilius. Bun with a good grab though, but Basilius could have easily have walled that. Blitzerg has energy for a wall, so Kukulio will be cautious. 10 seconds left. Will they score?
They really need this goal.
They do. Can MJK do it? No. Fusion GT will block that. That is unfortunate, Ravager, is it not?
Oh yeah. They were right there near the goal, and I think there was a point where Coco could have kind of kept pushing that upper lane towards the goal, and she kind of pulled back and tried to do a little regrouping, and they were right there, and it sucks not getting the goal. Luckily, they will have possession of it. Is that
right? They should, yes. MJK will have possession of the ball. Yeah. Blitzerg subbing out, Fusion GT subbing out, and Cervantes all subbing out, so a full field sub, except Bun. Blitzerg with Immortal, probably defensive, and Serve and Fusion probably a little bit more offensive with their speed. Basilius a little bit AFK, maybe. Not sure what's going on here, but Aardvark sniping his own teammate. Fusion GT will advance down the lane. MJK with a good grab. There seems to have been some sort of controversy, but it was figured out. Blitzerg with a good push on MJK, going up to Serve. Serve will get sniped. Blitzerg will recover for him, stunning the Queen, so the Queen cannot use her grapple. Blitzerg also soaking up the snipe. Serve will have an easy goal here. Basilius not getting off the wall. 4-1 in favor of Blitzerg's team. This looks to be going the same way as the first and second game. We will see what MJK's team can do. Aardvark advancing with the ball down the lane with the cloaked pass. Where's the ball? MJK has the ball. Gonna most likely, oh no, kind of a bad pass there, I think, but Coco recovering the ball with her disc. That disc is so strong. Blitzerg up to Fusion GT, juking and japing, has the mine, will recover the ball. What will he do? He get up to Serve, and Serve will disc, but the disc is broken by Aardvark. Blitzerg with a good push, but a handoff. Bun with the AFK strategies. Very nice. And should be a goal. Nope, another AFK strategy. Bun showing his strong AFK strategies to the world, especially on NA. Bun, some jukes, trying to get down this downwards lane. Get up to Blitzerg. Blitzerg dodges the push, dodges the snipe, gets it up to Cervantes. Cervantes will not be able to get that. Blitzerg with a good stun and a quick pass up to Fusion GT. And that should be a goal, folks. There's nothing really contesting Fusion GT right now. Oh, Fusion GT, what? He left the queen and let the queen easily grab there. Big mistake from Fusion GT. MJK advancing with not much opposition. Oh no, Blitzerg with a great push. Another threat to serve. There is a wall and a snipe, and it will not be a goal again. MJK with no health, so passing it quickly up to Coco Leo. Coco Leo side crossing it to Aardvark with a wall from Basilius to protect Aardvark. Aardvark back up to Basilius with a down or upwards lane, excuse me. MJK will grab the ball. Aardvark, cloaked pass, not sure where it is. MJK, so they must do a little back pass in there. It's always good. Aardvark with a lane, just kind of kicking it up there, icing the ball, I should say. Good snipe though, a little bit of hole positioning. Oh, will he? No, it will go out of bounds on Blitzerg. Good try from myself. Bun in position, making his creep all over the place. It's very important to kill as much of that stuff as you can on a throw-in. This creep sucks. MJK with a throw-in, looking for this medic disc. It does get off with a good stun though from the Immortal. Bun will grab it. And will he? Should get walled. Yes, he will. Most likely go out of bounds. This is the safest play. Yes, he will. Stopping the goal, but wasting some energy here and there. The red team seems to be trying to chip away at the Blitzerg's team in order to get a goal here.
Looks like Bez doesn't want to pass it in, which is strange. You'd want to be able to feed that to the medic, I think. So
for sure.
That's a mistake.
Serve laughing at them on the floor. Kind of mean. I bet you your floor is dirty. Anyway, MJK has the ball. Blitz missed pushing there. Coco with a handoff. Unfortunate. He's going to get walled. Probably should not have lost that ball there. Definitely should not have lost the ball there, but it does go out of bounds. Coco, my girl, saving the day for me. Thank you very much. Fusion T with a throw-in. There's not going to be any Marine Mine, so Blitzerg does get a good push-off and a pass. And Bun Blitz Synergy is too strong. Bun passing down to Fusion GT. Fusion GT with the mine, but a great turret from Basilius. Kind of starting to get known for some of his really nice defensive midfield turrets there. Really showing some great plays in this series, and he's definitely earning some respect from myself personally and others. Anyway, back to the game. Cervantes, as sub to a probe, ninja sub there. Coco with a great disc, but a stun will go off. Bun Blitz Synergy will fail once again.
Oh!
Coco will score that goal.
It was a very nice recovery there from Coco, being able to go from a position where she kicked it short and capitalizing on the enemy team mistake and recovering the ball and getting the goal.
Bun carrying the ball, will pass up to Blitzerg. Blitzerg quickly up to serve. Kind of some very poor positioning. I forgot to focus on the positioning in the first half, but I can tell you for sure that was terrible positioning from MJK's team. No one was guarding the central threat there. I'm not sure what happened, but definitely some miscommunication.
It just runs right on by. There's just no, the ball's going to get through. And
yeah, nothing. No contesting whatsoever. Serve will collect the ball with this orb. No, Coco Leo with the disc will regain possession of the ball. Blitzerg stunning it mid-air.
Yeah, it's kind of a questionable lane, really.
I guess you call it a mid-air stun. Whatever. Fusion GT will try and get the push off. No. Blitzerg missing the stun. Bun not getting the grab off. That makes it 3-5 in favor still of Blitzerg's team. Blitzerg, or Bun, excuse me, trying to find a pass, has the upward lane. Fusion T with Marine will get the mine ball off. Stunning Aardvark will get the ball up to Blitzerg. Blitzerg getting that ball back. Very well done. Bun has the ball, almost gets disc. Fusion GT with the mine. Marine very OP. Marine getting the ball up to Blitzerg. Fusion GT to Blitzerg. Will Blitzerg score? Blitzerg. Well, that's a goal, but not a good one.
I think it was going in until that orb hit it. It was really close to the edge of the goal. I'm not sure. Either way, Cervantes there for the punch it in last second.
For sure, the alley-oop. Blitzerg pushing just out of bounds. Blitzerg missing the throw in there. Decides to just quickly throw it to himself. Well, he should pass up to Fusion GT, the Marine. Maybe up to Bun. No, he looks like he's going to dribble a little bit. Probably shouldn't be. Oh, good pass to Bun, though. Easily threaded to serve right here. I think Bun just wants to waste time. No, he wants to get back to his best buddy, Blitzerg. Fusion GT with the mine. Basilius 2v1 while stunned. Great grab from MJK
Oh,
there,
that
but
ninja grab, man.
I believe it's too late, folks. It is 3-6 in the second half. Blitzerg's team will go 3-0 against MJK's team, which I believe MJK's team is called the Candy King Praisers or something like that, and Blitzerg's team is the Hip SS, which is a combination of the Sauerkraut Strikers and the Hipster Strikers, Star Strikers, and that is the series, folks. It's a very good series. A lot to learn here. I think that Blitzerg getting MVP twice, Bun the other time. Obviously, having some more of the dominant players on Blitzerg's team will give him the 3-0 victory in the series. Great series. Anything you want to throw in, Ravager? Is really fun casting with you.
Yeah, that was really fun. I look forward to doing some more casts or potentially having some more kind of show matches and turning this series. We can really kind of deconstruct and look at the play. I'm glad that you mentioned that positioning thing in the beginning. As players watch this replay, they can go through and analyze those positions for themselves and see what they think. A couple things I did notice at the beginning there. I didn't see specifically as much of players just really failing to cover as much as like the confusion that unravels when things get crazy. People are using a lot of abilities, people are mixing up around, and like who's rotating to who, and potentially leaving some people open for those moments to make a play.
For sure.
It'll be good to look back over and see specifically what MJK was talking about there.
It will be all of these games are very good, very educational. If you want some tips, you can definitely look at some of these games, watch how some of these players play, copy some of their movements, watch how they push, watch how they duel. It all go into improving your gameplay. And that is it, folks. That is the best of 5 series, I believe, of 10.5 version of Star Strikers, the Aardvarke Showmatch series. Thank you, Ravager. It was great casting with you. And Ravager and Blitzerg will bring it home. See you next time, folks.